The main versatile assault rifle is without a doubt XM4, but I was also pleasantly surprised with K44 and I still see players using Type 19, so I decided just to try them all out for a video like to cover the differences and compare. Now the K44 gunsmith I'm using has the fast reload mag, so not the biggest mag. You could try the bigger one, but I think in such case you could just use XM4 because it does make the weapon slower. And this variant, well, basically it has really nice mobility, good hip firing, good ADSing, solid range, and pretty decent time to kill. Now I think that the downside would be that it is not as accurate at longer range compared to the Type 19 for instance, and XM4, well, it does have 50 rounds mag. But this one it kind of feels like the most aggressive variant of them all, and it was surprisingly good, like I kill enemies quickly, and I was really liking it. I think that for a more aggressive versatile assault playstyle, it is really good. Versatile assault rifle. Now XM4, the hipfire is not as good, but the huge mag allows you to spray and kill multiple enemies, like here I just killed 3 of them while not even reloading. And the downside would be the hipfire, it is not the best, and up close you should just use your melee, like instead of trying to hipfire. Of course if the enemy is wounded you can finish them, but yeah, ideally you should be using your melee weapon or your pistol. But the mag size and overall good mobility, good range, ADS time and everything, it really makes it the best versatile assault rifle. Meanwhile K44, well, like I said, it does have a more aggressive approach, but if you're playing Couteu for like many hours you will not be consistently being good while playing aggressive, so this one would be just better, like if you want to grind rank or just whatever points or just play for a longer period of time. So you might actually just lead with K44 like first hour for instance, and then just switch to the XM4. Or simply not use K44 at all because XM4 is better. Now before the final nerf, Type 19 was actually a weapon I used for over a year, like I always had it in my loadouts for bigger maps. And even when XM4 was released I played with them both. Like if I wanted better accuracy and range I used Type 19, and for a more aggressive approach I used the XM4. But then for some reason Couteu decided to nerf the mobility of Type 19, while not making any changes for the XM4 at all. And I personally think that such a decision is stupid, because earlier both weapons were like on a very similar footing, just one a bit more aggressive and another a bit more accurate. But now after the nerf, Type 19 was a struggle to get a good match. Like, I would get range kills of course, but the slowness made it hard to consistently MVP. And so I have a few nice MVPs. This match was probably the sweatiest, a few MVPs where the lobbies were just super easy, so I always try to find like the most sweatiest match from the video footage that I have to showcase, because I believe that showing how a gun works, it should be done in a like more competitive setting. But anyway, so after the nerf, I mostly stopped using it and I do not recommend you use it either. And I think that the players who are still playing with Type 19, we mostly do it because we have a Mythic. And don't get me wrong, this is my second favorite Mythic, so I am pretty upset actually that it is gone from the usable meta choices. But I mean, it is what it is, meta is changing. And so basically I think that we have the Type 19 Mythic and not the XM4 Mythic. Because it was not like very meta hyped when it was released and probably not many players bothered to buy it. But you should really just use the XM4 instead. Or maybe even K44 if you have maybe some nice legendary or whatever. Because Type 19 is just past its prime. Like, you can still kind of use it, but you will be most likely like best case team support. But wait, there's more. So the Direct got a buff and it is back in the meta. Now, I was on a fence whether I want to talk about it in this video because it has a 25 rounds damage mag. And so the mag size makes it to be requiring of a rather particular peculiar approach. Like, you cannot just use it as a full-on versatile assault rifle, in my opinion, because I think that versatility has to have like a big mag, or at least like 38 bullets like the K44 build that I'm using, and the Rage does not have a big mag. But simply because it is a very valid meta choice now that the bullet spread accuracy was buffed, as well as the lower arm body damage multiplier was buffed, and it is really consistent in getting kills, but after killing 2 enemies or 3, like if you're lucky or they were stacked up, like pushing all 3, then you will have to reload, and that is why like I said, I don't think that it counts as a versatile assault rifle, but it kind of does at the same time when I think about it. So yeah, basically the Irish is also valid, but it has small mag. And XM4 from these is just the easiest to use, especially if you want to play for long periods of time.